Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our channel, where today we're diving deep into a crucial topic: the 10 essential items you need to stockpile for a potential devastating attack on the USA. Picture this as tensions escalate with formidable drug cartels. The U.S. military is gearing up for an unprecedented domestic operation. These well-funded organizations have long infiltrated our borders, and now they're waging war on American soil. With over 107,000 drug overdose deaths in 2023 alone, the crisis is staggering, yet it's just one facet of their lethal impact. Imagine the U.S. Navy setting up strongholds along our coasts, cutting off drug supply chains to suffocate these criminal entities. President-elect Donald Trump is mobilizing a full-scale assault on cartels, deploying everything from special forces to cutting-edge cyber warfare units. This isn't just a military operation, it's a national imperative. Synthetic opioids like fentanyl have taken an enormous toll, with more than 70,000 overdose deaths tied to these narcotics. The brazen actions of the Sinaloa cartel, who recently authorized shots fired at U.S. Border Patrol agents, underlines the urgent threat these factions pose to national security. To combat this, sanctions target leaders of the Juarez cartel's armed wing, La Línea, aiming to cut off fentanyl flows into the U.S. This isn't just another news story, it's a pivotal moment in our nation's history. As the cartels intensify their campaign against us, it's crucial for everyday Americans to be prepared. Today we'll guide you through the must-have items to ensure your safety and resilience amidst such an unprecedented challenge. Let's get started with our list of vital preps to stockpile in the face of this evolving threat. Stay tuned. Number 10. Communications gear and backup power, because staying informed and connected during any crisis is more than just handy, it's vital for your survival. Imagine this: an unexpected coordinated attack hits, and suddenly the communication systems we all rely on crumble. You're left in a cloud of mystery, unable to access critical updates, determine safe zones, or keep in touch with loved ones. Isolation in such times can lead to unintended risks, making it clear why having reliable portable communication tools is not just wise but essential. We've witnessed firsthand the disruption as hackers target major networks, like the cellular chaos that hit Florida this year. So what's the plan when these crucial systems are compromised? Portable handheld radios are your new best friends. But not just any radios. You'll need those equipped to perform in emergencies. Choose models proficient in emergency frequency communication. Radios that offer NOAA weather alerts, two-way communication, and an extended range to reach family or neighbors are, without a doubt, invaluable investments. Pro tip: opt for radios featuring multiband capabilities, which allow you to access both local and national emergency broadcasts. And seriously, ample extra batteries are a must. But why stop at batteries? Go solar. Explore solar-powered or crank radios, as they can be your beacon of information day or night, regardless of the power grid status. Now let's tackle power sources for your charged devices. A high-capacity portable power bank is non-negotiable. You should aim for a high MR rating, somewhere above 20,000, so your critical devices can run for several days non-stop. But don't rest easy just yet. A solar-powered charger should be part of your arsenal. The right portable solar panel will keep your power banks, radios, and maybe even small appliances operational when standard power sources are down or inaccessible. Remember, practice makes perfect. Familiarize yourself with all this gear now, so you're a pro when it truly matters. Don't let being unprepared catch you off guard. Because when push comes to shove, maintaining your connectivity isn't simply about convenience. It's about survival, pure and simple. Information is power, quite literally, during crises. Being able to receive timely news, updates from your family, and announcements of critical importance can guide you to make fast, life-saving decisions. Think of these not just as cool gadgets, but as a lifeline. Ensure you assemble this gear efficiently and store them safely and accessibly. When chaos reigns, your readiness to stay connected could be the fine line between calm navigation and utter chaos. 9. Medical supplies and first aid kits. When preparing for a devastating attack on U.S. soil, medical supplies are one area where you cannot afford to cut corners. Imagine the chaos that would unfold if hospitals become overwhelmed or targeted during such an event. It's a chilling thought, and it's not as distant a possibility as one might hope. We've had a taste of what happens when healthcare resources are stretched thin. Remember the shortages in essential medicines and hospital facilities during the recent pandemic. Now imagine a scenario where emergency services are hours or days away, if they arrive at all. In such circumstances, a well-stocked medical kit can be your lifeline. Begin with a high-quality, comprehensive first aid kit. This should be far more than just a collection of Band-Aids and antiseptic wipes. You need an arsenal of wound care supplies including antiseptics, sterile gloves, and a generous supply of gauze and bandages capable of managing multiple injuries. Don't compromise on quality. Invest in robust, reliable items. When the stakes are high, flimsy bandages won't stand up in a serious situation. It's crucial to include over-the-counter medications such as pain relievers, antihistamines, and antidiarrheal drugs in your supply. These staples can help manage symptoms from a migraine to an unexpected allergic reaction or a troubling stomach ailment. But preparedness extends beyond just the basics. Antibiotics may become scarce and potentially unattainable in the aftermath of a crisis. Fish antibiotics, often comprising the same active components found in human prescriptions, can serve as a contingency when professional medical aid is unavailable. For those living with chronic conditions, proactive measures are vital. Endeavor to secure extra prescriptions and safeguard them meticulously. Whether it's medication for blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, or mental health disorders, having even a slight surplus could be a lifesaver when pharmacies are non-operational. Additionally, acquiring basic medical equipment like a pulse oximeter, thermometer, and blood pressure cuff is a small but wise investment. These tools may seem simplistic, but they can deliver crucial information about an individual's health status, guiding you in making pivotal decisions during stressful situations. Consider adding a tactical trauma kit equipped with a tourniquet, hemostatic agents, and chest seals to your stockpile. Such tools could literally mean the difference between life and death when confronted with severe injuries. However, having these resources is only part of being prepared. You must know how to use them. Training is fundamental, so take advantage of survival medicine or basic first aid courses whenever possible. Remember, knowledge can be as critical as the supplies themselves. The ability to effectively manage injuries, burns, or sudden illnesses in the absence of medical professionals could be vital for your survival and that of your loved ones. In a high-stakes survival scenario, being prepared to take charge of healthcare needs is indispensable. Gear up, educate yourself, and ensure your family is ready for whatever comes your way. This is more than just preparedness, it's about survival. Keep watching to learn about the other preps that you should consider essential in these trying times. 8. Alternative heating and lighting. Are you ready for a grid failure? Picture this: a sudden grid failure hits, plunging homes into icy darkness. No power means no heating and no lights. It's not just an inconvenience, it's a potential disaster. Remember the Texas winter storm? Families faced freezing temperatures without adequate heating, and the consequences were heart-wrenching. In such times, preparation turns from a luxury to a necessity. If there's a large-scale attack on the U.S. infrastructure, especially during the colder months, being prepared can mean the difference between safety and danger. For those in colder climates, temperatures can plummet below freezing, and staying warm becomes a life-and-death matter. Start by investing in portable propane heaters. But here's the key: ensure these heaters are designed for indoor use and always adhere to the manufacturer's safety guidelines to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning. Stock up on fuel, but prioritize safety above all else. In severe cold, warmth isn't just about comfort, it's about survival. Prioritize thermal insulation. Thick thermal blankets and extreme cold-rated sleeping bags are crucial. When rationing fuel, these items can maintain body heat, protecting against hypothermia. Consider sleeping with layered thermal blankets or using reflective emergency space blankets to retain warmth efficiently. When it comes to lighting, it's crucial to have various solutions on hand. High-capacity battery-powered lanterns and flashlights should be at the top of your preparedness list. However, diversifying lighting options can provide added security. Solar-powered lights offer a renewable energy source, while hand-crank flashlights require no batteries, making them indispensable tools. Don't forget to include extra rechargeable batteries and portable chargers in your kit for enhanced longevity. While old-fashioned, there's a timeless value in candles and matches. These can be lifesavers in dire situations, but must be used with caution to prevent accidental fires when you're already dealing with a crisis. LED flashlights are another excellent choice due to their extended battery life and brighter illumination compared to traditional bulbs. Headlamps, offering hands-free lighting, allow you to manage tasks easily in the absence of electricity. Having multiple lighting resources ensures you're not in complete darkness if one system fails. Even if the power outage extends, maintaining illumination and heat is vital to boost morale and preserve a sense of normalcy amidst chaos. These preparations aren't just about convenience, they're key to enduring challenging circumstances with resilience. Ultimately, the takeaway is simple but profound: don't wait for the unexpected. By preparing alternative heating and lighting solutions, you'll be equipped to face whatever comes your way with confidence and fortitude. When the stakes are high, being able to maintain safety, warmth, and light in the winter months can spell the difference between staying secure or struggling for survival. So be proactive, set yourself up now with everything needed to remain prepared, safe and warm, no matter what lies ahead. 7. Personal Hygiene and Sanitation Kit. In the wake of a devastating attack on the USA, maintaining personal hygiene becomes not just a luxury, but a critical mission for survival. Imagine the chaos when sanitation infrastructures fail in an instant. What happens when your access to clean water is cut off overnight? Disease outbreaks lurk just around the corner. Take Hurricane Ian, for instance, where we painfully observed how weeks without proper sewage systems led to alarming rises in gastrointestinal illnesses. Now, envision enduring this reality for a prolonged period. This isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. This is precisely why having a meticulously prepared hygiene and sanitation kit is indispensable. Your health can depend on it when medical assistance is scarce or unreachable. The first line of defense? Stock up extensively on essentials like soap, disinfecting wipes, and hand sanitizer. Think long-term, at least enough to sustain you for a month without needing a refill. These items aren't just creature comforts, they are vital defense mechanisms against the onslaught of germs and bacteria, which, if unchecked, can lead to serious infections. Antibacterial wipes and alcohol-based sanitizers are particularly beneficial because they're lightweight and versatile, ideal for cleaning everything from your hands and high-touch surfaces to even minor wounds when fresh water is hard to come by. Don't overlook the power of paper products. Paper towels, feminine hygiene products, and diapers become priceless when supply chains are disrupted and store shelves are barren. Also, consider investing in a portable toilet or disposable waste bags, as these are invaluable if plumbing systems are compromised. They'll help prevent unsanitary conditions whether you're in densely populated shelters or simply at home where traditional flushing toilets are no longer an option. Pair your kit with durable, sealable garbage bags that securely contain waste, keeping harmful bacteria at bay. Be sure to include bleach tablets or other sanitizing solutions. They'll serve as a decontamination lifeline, especially when water supplies are limited and reliability is questionable. And let's not forget about oral health. Stock up on extra toothbrushes, toothpaste, and floss because untreated dental issues can rapidly turn from a discomfort into something much more serious in the absence of professionals. Here's a pro tip you definitely want to take on board: prioritize hygiene products that are not water dependent. Think dry shampoo, no-rinse body wipes, and quick dry towels. These can keep your spirits high and bodies clean without guzzling your precious water reserves. Remember, your hygiene kit is an essential part of your survival gear. It's your frontline guard against potential health crises. By putting careful thought and preparation into building it, you're not just planning for safety, you're preserving a semblance of normalcy in the midst of chaos. Now's the time to act, because once you're in the thick of it, preparation might already be too late. 6. Emergency transportation and fuel reserves. Imagine the uncertainty when crises, such as hurricanes or other catastrophic events, strike, causing chaos with jam-packed highways, depleted gas stations, and desperate individuals stranded. Now, heighten that scenario with an unexpected attack that disrupts primary transportation routes and cuts off vital fuel supplies. It's vital to avoid being caught unprepared, desperately hoping the situation resolves itself. Instead, plan ahead to stay in control, ensuring swift and safe movement for you and your loved ones. The importance of a comprehensive emergency vehicle kit cannot be overstated. This isn't just about having a backup, it's about being entirely prepared for the unexpected. Essential items include a spare tire, jumper cables, a tire inflator, and extra car fluids like oil, coolant, and brake fluid. A tire patch kit and a toolkit for basic repairs are critical for addressing mechanical issues swiftly. In a crisis, roadside assistance will likely be non-existent. Equip yourself to manage vehicle troubles independently, especially in scenarios where quick evacuation or navigation through unfamiliar routes is required. Here, fuel reserves are truly your lifeline. Secure extra gasoline by storing it in safe, government-approved containers, and don't forget to refresh this supply every 6 months to ensure its viability. Aim to have enough gasoline stored to fill your vehicle's tank entirely at least once. This supply might be the critical factor that facilitates your safe escape rather than remaining trapped in a vulnerable zone. Moreover, don't neglect alternative fuels like diesel or propane if your equipment, such as generators, requires them. Fuel reserves extend beyond your car. They represent the ability to power essential tools when the power grid fails. Now, let's consider alternative transportation options, which can be game changers in dire situations. A sturdy bicycle or a compact folding bike that fits easily in your car could offer invaluable mobility when roads are clogged or fuel becomes a rare commodity. Cycling allows you to circumvent traffic snarls, conserve your fuel resources, and traverse smaller, less congested paths. In scenarios where everything else halts, the ability to carry extra supplies via bike can maintain your mobility. But don't just focus on gear. Strategic planning is crucial. Pre-plan several evacuation routes, incorporating secondary roads into these plans. During a disaster, primary highways and interstates often become paralyzed with traffic, making knowledge of alternative routes essential. Scout out potential rest areas, surviving gas stations, and secure stopping points along your chosen paths. Keeping a current paper map in your glove compartment is advisable in case technology fails. Familiarity with back roads or lesser-known routes can provide the pivotal advantage needed when moments are of the essence. Mobility is not merely about exiting a dangerous area, it's about retaining options. This includes reaching safety zones, conducting supply runs, or entirely relocating if your current area becomes too perilous. By preparing now, equipping yourself with the necessities to remain mobile and self-sufficient, you ensure the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can decisively take action when emergency situations arise. 5. Water purification systems and emergency water storage. Let's face it, folks, water is life. Our bodies consist of more than 60% water, and without a steady supply, life-threatening dehydration can set in within mere days. Imagine a scenario where our infrastructure faces a massive hit, and suddenly, clean water is not available. What if a large-scale cyber attack hits our water systems like the one targeting a water treatment facility in Texas last month? Such incidents highlight the vulnerability of our infrastructures. A more extensive and coordinated attack could potentially leave countless people without potable water. But don't worry, we've got solutions for you, starting with water purification systems and reliable water storage. Investing in a high-quality water purification system isn't just about staying ahead of the game, it's a lifeline for you and your family. Start with gravity-fed filters, reminiscent of those used in the most challenging backcountry expeditions. These robust filters can tackle contaminants including bacteria, viruses, and heavy metals, turning even the murkiest water into safe, drinkable liquid gold. Think of them as your new best friend in a crisis. But wait, there's more. Don't underestimate the power of portable filtration straws. These compact and lightweight tools are like magic in your emergency kit. They can filter hundreds of gallons and are perfect for when you're on the move. Make sure to have several on hand because you never know when you'll need them. Additionally, don't overlook the efficacy of water purification tablets. They're small but mighty, capable of treating large quantities of water quickly. Pack them in your bug-out bag, car emergency kit, and around the house. One tiny tablet can purify a liter of water, making them invaluable when you're in a pinch. Now let's discuss storing that precious resource. Preparedness means having at least a gallon of water per person per day for a minimum of 2 weeks. But here's a tip that separates the pros from the amateurs. Consider the water needs for cooking, sanitation, and personal hygiene in addition to drinking. Large capacity, food-grade water tanks designed for emergencies can hold multiple gallons and keep your water fresh for extended periods. Here's an insider tip: water preservation drops can extend your stored water's shelf life, ensuring that your supply remains safe for years without needing constant rotation. Maintain your reserves with confidence and peace of mind. One key detail is the storage location. You'll want a cool, dry area away from sunlight to avoid bacteria growth and plastic degradation. Basement or garage storage works well, but diversify your strategy by storing water on different floors of your home. This way, in case of structural damage, you retain accessible supplies. Remember, the health consequences of having no clean water are severe. Dehydration takes hold swiftly, particularly if movement is limited and local facilities are offline. Beyond just thirst, dehydration affects cognitive functions and cardiovascular health. In worst cases, without water, you risk kidney failure, heat stroke, or even loss of consciousness. Point 4. Long-lasting food supply. In times of crisis, your pantry can become your most valuable asset, a true fortress of sustenance. When disaster strikes and chaos ensues, the usual convenience of nearby grocery stores quickly fades into uncertainty. History has shown that when a true emergency hits, store shelves can be stripped bare within mere hours. Just recall the supply chain disturbances last year that left numerous U.S. cities scrambling without essential supplies for days. In a scenario where an attack occurs, the situation could become even more dire and overwhelming. So, how do you ensure your food supply keeps you going when the going gets tough? It's time to discuss the essentials foods that are not only high in calories but also designed to stand the test of time. Canned goods, freeze-dried meals, and high-calorie ration bars should indeed make it onto your list, but your primary focus should be on items that don't require refrigeration and can last for years. Items like rice, beans, and pasta aren't just simple fillers, they are carbohydrates-rich staples that provide sustained energy and versatility in preparation. Beyond these basics, consider diversifying your stock with items that pack a nutritional punch. Powdered milk is a great addition as it provides key proteins and calcium, while foods like oats, nuts, seeds, and canned vegetables can increase your intake of essential vitamins and nutrients. These options are calorie-dense and loaded with the minerals necessary to keep your body nourished during extended emergencies. When building your stockpile, prioritize foods high in fats and proteins, crucial for maintaining energy levels over time. Peanut butter, for instance, is an excellent choice with a long shelf life and a rich source of both nutrients. Your storage strategy plays a vital role, too. Investing in large, food-safe containers combined with oxygen absorbers can greatly extend the longevity of bulk items such as rice, beans, and flour. This simple yet effective preparation can help ensure that your core supplies remain fresh for years without succumbing to spoilage. Mylar bags can add an extra layer of defense against the pervasive threats of moisture, pests, and light, further safeguarding your food. Keep in mind that survival isn't just about basic nutritional needs, it also involves maintaining morale. That's where comfort foods come into play. Stocking up on coffee, chocolate, or sugar may seem secondary, but in high-stress situations, the small comfort these familiar items offer can significantly boost morale. Sugar serves a dual function as both a preservative and an enhancer, adding much-needed flavor to otherwise bland dishes. The power of spices should not be underestimated. A dash of salt, pepper, or dried herbs can transform even the simplest ingredients into flavorful meals, providing psychological comfort when the days blur together. Ultimately, cultivating a well-rounded food supply isn't just about filling your stomach, it's about supplying sustained energy, bolstering your immune system, and providing the resilience needed to maintain mental fortitude. As you prepare, remember that the goal is not merely to survive, but to sustain a quality of life that allows you to thrive, no matter the challenges that lie ahead. 3. Essential protective gear and personal safety equipment. In preparing for the unthinkable, where a devastating attack on the USA unfolds, securing the right protective gear is not merely a recommendation, it's a necessity. While some may associate safety equipment with extreme scenarios, real-world events reveal how quickly situations can spiral out of control. Whether facing civil unrest, natural disasters, or direct homeland threats, being equipped with the right gear offers peace of mind and readiness for whatever challenges arise. One of the stark lessons from the 2020 unrest was the sheer speed at which emergency responders could be overwhelmed. Many individuals found themselves isolated, struggling to cope as resources became stretched thin. In anticipation of such scenarios, strategically stocking protective equipment is paramount to safeguarding yourself and your loved ones from harm and unforeseen hazards. Top of the list in terms of must-have equipment are N95 masks. These masks are invaluable, providing a robust filter against airborne contaminants and smoke, particularly crucial if buildings are damaged. Beyond their proven efficacy in filtering harmful particles, N95 masks also shield against debris in compromised air conditions. It's vital to stockpile these high-filtration masks for every household member, ensuring preparedness in advance. Complementing this, heavy-duty gloves are imperative when navigating environments riddled with sharp debris. Paired with thick-soled boots, they offer both protection and stability, minimizing injury risks in unstable terrains. Goggles are another key component of your safety gear, protecting your eyes from dust, smoke, and potential flying debris that may result from structural damage. For those residing in high-risk urban areas, investing in fire-resistant gloves and clothing becomes even more critical. In scenarios involving fires or explosions, such gear could mean the difference between a safe escape and significant injury. Even seemingly small items like ear protection ranging from foam earplugs to industrial-grade earmuffs play a crucial role in maintaining awareness and hearing capability amidst loud, disorienting blasts. Protection extends beyond safeguarding the body. Equip yourself with tactical flashlights. Not only do they illuminate the darkest of situations, but their powerful beams can temporarily blind and disorient, offering a strategic advantage against potential threats. Personal alarms or emergency whistles should also be part of your emergency toolkit, facilitating quick and effective means of drawing attention when trapped or if you require assistance. In essence, this isn't solely about defense against visible threats, it's preparation against a myriad of challenges including structural damage, poor air quality, and unpredictable hazards. Proactive accumulation and easy access to this gear can dramatically influence your resilience in crisis situations. The importance of having the correct protective equipment can't be overstated. It delineates the line between vulnerability and steadfast safety. By planning ahead and amassing the right gear today, you arm yourself with a tangible layer of protection against whatever the future may hold. Remember, comprehensive preparation is a crucial element in staying safe and resilient through catastrophic events. 2 self-defense tools and tactical training resources. In the event of a devastating attack, your family's safety could depend on your ability to protect them until help arrives. Recent incidents have shown that in times of power outages and civil unrest, emergency services can be delayed, leaving neighborhoods vulnerable to break-ins, looting, and physical harm. Understanding this reality prompts the need for self-defense tools and tactical training as critical elements of disaster preparedness. When we talk about self-defense, it's important to start with non-lethal options. Tools like pepper spray are small, budget-friendly, and effective for creating a barrier between you and a potential threat. They are easy to carry and can provide peace of mind by allowing you to act swiftly when confronted. Another non-lethal option is a stun gun, which can incapacitate an assailant, buying valuable time to escape or call for assistance. These tools empower you to maintain safety in unpredictable situations. Moreover, you might not have considered the tactical flashlight as a self-defense tool, but it's worthy of mention. A flashlight with a high brightness level can temporarily blind and disorient a would-be intruder, granting you those critical seconds to make a strategic move. These are not just aids for electricity outages but can be versatile defensive tools in critical moments. For those contemplating more advanced self-defense measures, such as firearms, it is imperative to remember that ownership comes with responsibilities. Ensuring you have the proper licenses is only the beginning. The real focus should be on gaining a comprehensive understanding of safe handling and maintenance. Regular practice at a shooting range can increase your comfort and proficiency, which are essential during high-pressure scenarios. Educate everyone in your household on the fundamental rules of gun safety to minimize risks within your home. Training extends beyond the tools you choose. Equipping yourself with situational awareness skills, learning hand-to-hand combat techniques, and mastering defensive maneuvers can drastically improve your ability to act decisively under pressure. Seek out self-defense classes that provide hands-on training. Many community centers offer courses that are tailored to everyday citizens, focusing on real-life situations. Consider diving into tactical training resources such as books, instructional videos, or online courses. These resources can offer insights into strategic thinking and reactive training that prepare you for emergencies. The emphasis on swift decision-making and action without hesitation during stressful conditions is a key component of effective defense. When support from emergency responders might not be immediate during a serious crisis, having these defense skills and tools is crucial. Remember, self-defense is not merely about protection, it's about empowerment and having peace of mind. It means taking ownership of your safety and being prepared to take action to guard yourself and those you care about when outside help is delayed. Therefore, prioritizing self-defense tools and training in your preparation checklist ensures that you won't be caught off guard. Stockpile the right defensive gear, stay committed to continuous learning, and be prepared to protect your family when the stakes are at their highest. 1. Bartering essentials, your lifeline in a crisis. In the aftermath of a devastating attack on the USA, where the economy might crumble overnight, cash can lose all its worth. So what becomes truly valuable? Essential items for survival. They transform into your new currency. Picture this: supply chains are disrupted and shelves are bare. Your only chance for survival hinges on your ability to trade what you have for what you desperately need. We've witnessed glimpses of this during recent global crises where critical shortages forced people to exchange whatever they had to secure necessities. To truly thrive when chaos reigns, strategic stocking of barter items is non-negotiable. These are not just ordinary goods, but lifelines in the desperate hours. Consider high-demand staples like alcohol and cigarettes. In the face of prolonged emergencies, such items become fiercely desirable. Imagine the draw of coffee when sleep is hard to come by or batteries when the lights grow dim. Even the simplest over-the-counter medications, often overlooked, turn into precious commodities and are crucial when pharmacies are not an option. Moreover, think small and practical matches, lighters, and candles. While these might seem mundane, they are overlooked until you're faced with a world without electricity. Brilliantly simple, yet vital when you're plunged into darkness. Spices, soap, and salt may sound trivial, but these become your silent heroes. Salt, with its ancient pedigree as a trading powerhouse, can preserve, enhance, and sustain, becoming far more than a basic commodity in a crisis landscape. In this new reality, comfort items can become prized possessions. Toothpaste, razors, and toothbrushes may not sustain life in a literal sense, but they help preserve a semblance of normalcy when the world is falling apart. People crave normalcy, making these goods indispensable trade assets. In return, you'll find yourself trading these small comforts for bigger essentials. Furthermore, compact tools like pocket tools or sewing kits itself a modern marvel during scarce times are small, yet packed with utility, enabling you and others to tackle repairs when replacements are impossible to source. These tools transform you into a self-reliant force in the face of adversity. Your preparation is not solely for your consumption. It's strategic. It's about identifying what becomes essential in extreme times and capitalizing on that insight. By curating a thoughtful collection of bartering items, you secure not just your survival, but also negotiation leverage when critical supplies run thin.